What's up with it, Hood News peeps? It's your girl Grizzy. Guess what? We're on the east side. We're gonna wait for you guys to hop on. Waiting for you guys. Are you in need of roof work? Let us know. All right, we're here with Lance. Hey, Lance.
Hey.
We see roofing in the house.
How's it going, y'all?
It's good. How about yourself, friend?
Just trying to keep these guys as cool as possible. They've been working nonstop for 4 or 5 weeks straight.
Oh yeah,
going crazy out here.
It is for sure. Tell us what's going on right here. So, what's the story on this home?
So basically, Elizabeth is the homeowner here on the east side. She saw your ad, saw our conversation with each other, called us out, did an assessment. She got a little bit of insurance money to help her for the new roof. She already needed kind of a new roof anyway. She knew she wanted to upgrade the house.
Yeah.
So we did the necessary procedures, got her the estimates, and now they're stripping it down. They're stripping it down to the decking because that's what we do. We don't just shingle on top of shingle. We do what most of the reputable roofing companies in Houston do.
Yeah.
Strip it down to the decking with a GAF Timberline HDZ 50-year warranty roof to come next. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Oh,
Next step is they're going to set down the underlayments and the starter strips and the drip edge and the weather guard, replace these vents and get this thing shingled up. And kind of like the houses to the right, yeah. Elizabeth said she kind of got taken by the Jones effect.
Okay.
She had all the other houses on the street with those nice charcoal roofs. She's like, I got to get me one too.
Yeah.
So we'll have this done in one day. And it's just kind of what's going on right now. She was fortunate though, because she got a little bit of something from her insurance. Mm-hmm. But Grizzy, it's not the case all over the city. There's a lot of people getting denied right now. It's crazy.
You know, Lance, a lot of people were affected by the recent storms and everything, and we're going to see more probably. What should people, look for on their roofs to be prepared for next time?
Well, it's not so much what they need to look for. There's a lot of people that know or think they know a lot, right? But you got to give them credit. A lot of people might even know even more than me, right? Mm-hmm. But they got to call somebody out professionally to mark the damage, mark what's going on with the roof. Okay. A lot of people called their insurance as soon as the storm hit. I mean, I'm talking Barrow went to Austin, right, or kind of turned to the east. It was inland, and they're already calling their insurance to make a claim without getting somebody out to their house first. We kind of call that wasting a claim. If they do waste the claim and get nothing, right, or they don't know what they're claiming, they get the second opinion. That's when they can call another roofing professional out to meet with their insurance adjuster to kind of fight for them, to use the right verbiage, to actually point out spots that might be damaged on the roof. Okay. Look, anybody can be affected by hail or wind, but it doesn't mean that your roof is necessarily damaged, and that's all the insurance cares about. If you're damaged, you might get some money. If you're slightly damaged, you might not meet your deductible. If you're very damaged, they might buy the roof for you. So there's just different levels of damage and what actually happens after the storm. And also, what happened in March and May? All that hail, right? Mm-hmm. So like derecho was a bigger storm. More people were getting paid out for derecho and hail claims than they actually were for barrel and windstorm claims.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, it's what we're seeing definitely. What is the biggest challenge that you've seen peeps encounter with the need for roof repairs? So
the biggest thing that they encounter is just the fact that the repairs don't necessarily cost that much compared to buying a brand new roof. Yeah. Like we've said it before, you can spend $400, $800, even $1,200 on some leak repairs and some shingle replacement, as opposed to $10,000 or $12,000 for a roof. But the people that came and knocked on the doors the first 2 weeks after the hurricane, they were charging $2,500, $3,500 for simple repairs that other companies may have done for $800 or $1,000. So a lot of people spend a lot of money out of pocket, maybe gotten taken advantage of. Some people just prioritize time over money, right? They're like, I don't have time for this. Get it done. I want you to protect my house. Yeah. But it's just, like I said, one of those things. Your roofer, just like several other people in your life, should be someone that's in your back pocket. Your handyman, your roofer, your car dealer. Yeah. Your insurance guy, your health insurance guy, your doctor, your physicians, right? Yeah. This is kind of like the doctor of your house, right? You got to protect the head. Got to no head colds, no roof damage, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's just the number one challenge is just the fact that people have not been able to cope with the idea that repairs could have just come out of pocket. They didn't have to waste a claim, and that their insurance is giving them no money, right?
Right.
It's a phenomenon. I mean, I don't know if anybody's sharing any posts about this, but I have a question. Has anybody out there in the Grizzy Hood News world had their insurance premiums lowered and their deductibles raised and during this time period come back and their insurance has said your deductible's too high, or your repair costs don't meet the deductible, or your damages don't meet your deductible, so we're not giving you any money at all.
I have had that message in my messenger. I have, friend. I have, Lance.
Good news, peeps, it's real. I mean, you're not the only one experiencing it. It's everybody across the city of Houston. So, and it's non-explanatory. I can't explain it. I have a guy in Richmond, get this, he got $62,000 back from his insurance to replace everything.
Oh, no.
And then some of the worst houses I've seen, some of your loyalist fans that have called me to their house, we've had 3/4 of the roof damaged, shingles ripped everywhere, leaks, restoration projects done in their house, and their insurance.
You guys even came out to my house.
Yeah.
They came out to my house.
We got you cleared up real quick.
Yeah.
But those people with all the major water restoration projects, and their insurance still said, I want to give you the minimal amount possible.
That's horrible. That is so horrible, friend. Lance, another question that I, have for you is, what, we know you've mentioned this before, but why is it so important to have your roof inspected first before you call your homeowner's insurance?
So that you have an idea and a synopsis and a breakdown of what they're actually looking for with the damage on the roof. Like if we looked at this right now, no holes, right?
Yeah.
Very few replacements. The decking is good here.
Yeah.
But if we would have walked on this roof and there would have been some soft spots, we could have pinpointed and marked those soft spots. So when the adjuster got there, we could be like, look, this is a major area. The flashing might be loose under this vent. The water may have collected underneath it. That might be rotting out. That's an area that needs to be replaced. It just counts as more damage and more money towards the homeowner so that they can file for that and get that in the, I guess, against the deductible, supplementary kind of policy. So the write-ups are crucial. Your dwelling is more than just buying a roof. Like you could have gutter damage. In the case of hail, you could have fence damage. We even learn across the state, across the nation, if it's like an electrical box and vents with dents on it from hail, that all counts as part of your property. Okay. Right?
Yeah, it does.
Window screens, window metal framing, like anything. Your doors could be scraped up from something like hail. But again, it's just identifying what the issue is so that when the adjuster comes out from the insurance, it's not just the, well, Grizzy, looks like there's nothing wrong here. We're not really going to give you any money for it, but if they rule it, you'll get the letter in the mail in 3 weeks, It just gives you an extra voice and more assurance. But also, if they're out there, if we do find something, it's all about getting that roof bought and getting multiple planes with damage. So, again, the wind damage is tough.
For those tuning in, we're at a house that suffered roof damage from Hurricane Beryl. A tree came through the house too at some point. And she, it's a Hood News peep. She hired Triple C Roofing to come out here, and we're seeing like the work in progress, and they've been moving fast, and they're doing good work as you guys see here. And Lance, let us know, how can the peeps at home contact you guys? What's a good number? Where can they find you on social media?
Man, I have to look up my Texify, but no, there's several pages. It's Triple C Power Roofing.
Yes.
We're on the Google. We're on Facebook. There's also a Houston Power Roofing by Lance Edwards, so I have my own little separate Facebook page. Okay. I'm going to call a number, or put out a number. It's kind of cool because I always tell people if you text Grizzy to our Textify number, it's a 1-855 number, then we'll give you $1,000 discount if you sign with us before the end of this month.
All right.
So you got 2 weeks left. We talked about that discount for $500. The bottom line is the pricing did go up on everything. I can't lie to you. People need to know. The supply companies to raise the materials cost, which is just wrong, but it is what it is. And the laborers also raised their prices a little bit too, but I can get behind that because it's like 105 degrees out here.
Yeah.
I mean, look, they're suffering through this every day and they won't stop. They know this is money making time. But that phone number is 1-855-766-1990. 1-855-766-1990. So if you text Grizzy and get us a contract within the next couple of weeks, by the end of this month, we're going to knock that $500 up to $1,000 off for anybody looking for a roof, because they will cost a little bit more, but we'll still kind of try to balance that out just for the Hood News peeps.
There you go. Hey, Hood News peeps. All right, friends. Well, look, we're going to sign out. It's your girl Grizzy live here with Triple C Roofing. I've got Lance here with me. We're so excited to have them on board as sponsors. They also give back to the community with some of the proceeds, as we've spoken before. You want to tell them where some of that goes to? Yeah,
so we just signed up last week to be a sponsor for the Sanctuary Foster Care Services Gala being held at the Rice Hotel. So if you want to have a nice elegant night out with your friends and family, or maybe buy a couple of tickets, you can go look for that at the Sanctuary Foster Care Services, or just reach out to me.
All right.
Part of that money, like I said, from every roof goes to them. We do a quarterly little program with them. We've donated in the last couple of years about, I don't know, $8,000 now to their cause, and it's just going to continue to grow as we keep getting more business with your partners in the community. So yeah, I mean, that's just a fun little thing. There's also a family fun run out in Sugar Land at their Veterans Memorial Park. It's kind of new. It's kind of like out there by University and the U of H Sugar Land campus.
Okay.
I believe that's the first Saturday of September, like the 7th or the 8th or something like that. So it's a fun little family fun day. Just go out there and do a little 5K walk and just support privatized foster care services here in the city of Houston, helping out kids that are getting pulled out from the state system and given to loving families. So, but yeah, that's who we support, mainly them right now. And
all right.
Grizzy, you should come to the gala. Do you need an invite?
Yeah, probably, friend. But look, somebody just said Triple C Power Roofing 1-855-766-1990.
Oop, there it is.
There it goes. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
Thank y'all for listening too.
Yeah, they're listening. They took notes. We got somebody taking notes for us.
It's just like college, right? Did you take your notes in college?
I did the Cliff Notes and Google. Don't tell my professor. All right, friends. Reporting live is your girl Grizzy. Back to you, Triple C Roofing. Bye.
Thank you, Grizzy. Thank you, all the news peeps.
Y'all.